Hello there, welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be talking about Dragon Fist, starring Jackie Chan. This is another film, much like my last review of Killer Meteors, that was made very early on in Jackie Chan's career during the Lo Wei period, where they were trying to market Jackie Chan and just trying to get him well known after, the passing of Bruce Lee in '73, and they were just Jackie Chan was still trying to find his niche in the market. And so today we're just going to be talking about this film, what I thought about it, did I like it, is it a Jackie Chan film worth checking out? As usual with 88 films, you get the usual slipcase. The great thing with this is you get a choice of Mandarin, Cantonese or English languages. So we're going into Dragon Fist today. This film was made, I believe, in '78, but I don't think it was released until '79, because I think the production or regarding the company sort of ran out of money, ran out of funds. And obviously after '78, Jackie Chan had a big success with Snake and Eagle Shadow and Drunken Master, and I believe it was released sort of a year after it was made. As I say, it was made by Lo Wei, and believe it or not, it is actually one of my favourite Jackie Chan films, which is unusual because a lot of people disregard that period, the Lo Wei period of Jackie Chan's career, being everything's like none of the films are that good. In my humble opinion, Dragon Fist is definitely one of the better ones, and I would easily put it in my top 10 Jackie Chan films. If any of you out there feel the same about Dragon Fist, I would love to hear from you, because I have a real soft spot for this film. It's a Jackie Chan film that I can watch again and again. Jackie Chan in this film is very much in a serious role. It's very much a dramatic there's no sort of comedy in this at all. There's no sort of quirky cheekiness, sort of cartoonish goofiness that you come to expect in a lot of Jackie Chan, especially in his early films like, say, Drunken Master. This is very much a serious tone film. It's very much played not for laughs at all. Jackie Chan is dead straight, but it is a brilliant film. It is really good, and I'm going to be getting into sort of today why I like this film, why it's definitely worth checking out, why you should add it to your collection. And if nothing else, if no other film that you watch from this period of Jackie Chan's career, definitely watch Dragon Fist. Definitely watch Dragon Fist. My other recommendation, excuse me, would be Spiritual Kung Fu, but that would be regarding obviously the big hits like Drunken Master, Snake and Eagle Shadow. We'll get into Dragon Fist today, telling you what I thought about it. As I say, it was directed by Lo Wei, made in '78, and I believe it was released in '79. The film stars Nora Miao and James Tien, who you may remember from the Bruce Lee films, may remember especially from Big Boss. Nora Miao, most famously in Way of the Dragon and Big Boss, she's sort of the one selling sort of lemonade at the start of the film. You may recall Nora Miao being in that, and she's in a couple of the Jackie Chans directed by Lo Wei, but here she has quite a prominent role. Here, Nora Miao, again, lovely to watch on camera, really great charisma, and it's just lovely knowing that this woman acted with Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, and she was also in New Fist of Fury with Jackie Chan. As I say, James Tien, we all recognise them from the Bruce Lee movies, and it also stars a well-known sort of villain regarding kung fu cinema, and that is Yen Shi Kwan. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I apologise to any sort of Hong Kong movie enthusiasts if I've said that round the wrong way, or it's not exactly how you pronounce it. And he's most famous for being like the villain I recall in Fearless Hyena, also in Once Upon a Time in China with Jet Li, directed by Tsui Hark. Just one of these sort of iconic villains, right, from sort of kung fu movies who, when you see him, you always sort of remember him and sort of like his villainous roles that he's have. I'd say Jackie Chan is very much in a more serious role with this film. There's not a lot of comedy in this at all, and I do believe by this point Jackie Chan was the fight instructor. Jackie Chan was choreographing these fight scenes, and you can definitely see that in this film. You can definitely see the fight scenes have definitely got that Jackie rhythm to it. They have definitely got, it's not the simple kung fu, picture. There's that Jackie Chan rhythm where it just sort of is different from what everybody else was doing. The rhythm is different, the way it's sort of shot is different, the punches and the blocks, and it's just a little bit different to the sort of other films he was doing with Lo Wei at that point. You could tell Jackie Chan was very much in charge of the choreography with this film. He may have had assistants, there may have been other people helping him, but I think it was very much Jackie Chan that was calling the shots with the fight choreography on this film. The rhythm, like I say, the rhythm of the punches and the movements is very much completely in the Jackie Chan vein with this film. So regarding the plot of this film, it's actually quite an interesting story. I do love kung fu movies when they don't follow a simple, you killed my master, I must exact revenge. Even though there is that element in this film does do a little twist on it, just makes it a little bit different, makes it a little bit more, let's mix the formula up a bit with this one. So basically, to give you a rundown, Jackie's Kung Fu master gets killed by another Kung Fu master. And basically you find out he killed him because of this love affair that he had with his wife ages ago. So this guy kills this guy because he had an affair with his wife from years and years and years ago. And then she finds out about this. She takes her own life because she can't believe he could be such a jerk, basically. Then he cuts off his leg because he feels so guilty about what he's done. Obviously, Jackie Chan's master's been killed, so obviously he wants vengeance. So he travels, like 3 years pass, I believe. Then he travels with the master's wife and his daughter, played by Nora Miao, to go and track down this guy, get revenge, seek justice, get vengeance. Whilst there, this rival clan, the Wei clan, find out about Jackie's fighting skills and his potential and what he can do. They poison the wife of the master, of Jackie's master, who was killed. And they offer him the antidote, but they say, can't afford it, we can't afford to travel, come and work for us, we'll give you the antidote, we'll help you out, even though it's them that poisoned her. So they're basically keeping Jackie Chan under their wing through sort of blackmail without him sort of knowing it really. And it ends basically with Jackie Chan, skip a couple of things, but it basically ends up with Jackie teaming up with his master's killer to take down this Wei clan. Jackie... plot spoiler here, but the wife of his master gets killed, and then Jackie Chan at that point, after she was being poisoned, that was all that was keeping him there. So once she dies and passes away, Jackie Chan has nothing left to lose. So he's just sort of, right, let's fight, let's get it on. So the film is basically literally all location based, and there's some wonderful cinematography in this film. And it really does look well. It really looks great on camera, especially in 1080p. It really does look fantastic in a high definition. The locales are great, and it definitely looks fantastic in this release, which is absolutely wonderful. Jackie actually doesn't, there's not really a fight sequence involving Jackie till around the 30-minute mark, which might seem quite a long time to wait before Jackie sort of does anything. But the plot, I feel, with this film I think it's a very good plot. I think it carries the whole film from start to finish. I don't think it drops at any point. I don't think the film slows down at any point. I think the film is played very much as sort of a kung fu drama that's easy to follow. A few twists here and there. It turns out sort of James Chen was actually helping out, who's a villain in this film, by the way, was helping out the other clan. Sort of going behind his master's back. There's little things like that sort of add to it that are quite nice. Just add a little something to the plot to just make it a bit more interesting. And the way the plot progresses, it really does allow the cast and the support players to all get their fair share of fights and action, because Jackie Chan it's not always him in the fight sequences, which is great, because I think with this film he was definitely getting very much used to sort of choreographing fight scenes, not just for himself but other people as well. He was getting used to film it, like shooting fight sequences, making sure they're done properly, and just making sure, like, learning his trade basically, which is absolutely so important. I believe wholeheartedly the film is one of them films. The film is worth watching just for the end fight alone. I honestly believe the end fight of this film is one of the best Jackie Chan fights you will ever see. I've always thought that since the first time I saw it. It's very underrated, I believe, the end fight sequence. It doesn't usually make people's top 10. People usually go for Benny Akide's fight sequence, end of Drunken Master 2, Dragons Forever, Wheels on Mills, all the classic Jackie Chan fight scenes, end of Who Am I, end of Gorgeous, that kind of thing. But I believe the end of this fight sequence, the end of this film, is absolutely fantastic. I really do. I think it's a fantastic little sequence here. And he takes on the Wei clan, this guy's wielding a pair of tonfas. And Jackie Chan does a lot of fight sequences with tonfas. You look at when he takes on the monks in Spiritual Kung Fu, when he takes on Richard Norton at the end of City Hunter, using tonfas again. And here he uses them this guy's wielding these tonfas, and Jackie Chan takes him out using the crutch of the villain, the master he's aiding, who killed his master. And it's just a fantastic sequence at the end. It really is a wonderfully choreographed fight sequence. It's again very much a Jackie Chan choreographed scene, which I believe needs more appreciation. And you can tell Jackie was just in full control, as I say. It just the way the whole film works as a whole, with the fights, which don't come that often, so it's not like it's just fight every 5 minutes, or talking for like 30 minutes, no action. This film has a good balance, I believe. I've watched it in both Cantonese and English, and the film holds up in both languages. I've watched both versions, and I can watch either or. But without going on about it too much, and without just talking you through the film from start to finish, I believe Dragon Fist is definitely worth checking out. I think it's a very underrated gem in Jackie Chan's back catalogue, maybe looked over in many regards because of this period of Jackie Chan's career. A lot of people dismiss them films as, oh, it's not a Jackie Chan film. A lot of people consider Snake and Eagle's Shadow, Fearless Hyena, Drunken Master, Young Master, them kind of films. But this one is overlooked, and I strongly advise you go to check it out. And it may be not, like I say, not as classic in so many people's eyes when it comes to the 70s Jackie Chan, such as Drunken Master, Snake and the Eagle's Shadow. It still remains one of my favourites. And to see Jackie Chan in a more serious role as well, looking at films like Crime Story, that kind of thing. Here he was doing very much that same kind of thing, but very early on in his career. Very interesting story, some great cinematography as mentioned before, and with a fantastic end fight sequence. So please go and check out Dragon Fist.